Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Today is Thursday, March 1st, 2018. I know, we made it. I didn't even have to look at the calendar today. Isn't that crazy? We're already 2 months in. So we're starting month number 3. It's pretty intense, huh? It's going by real quick. Alright, so what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. How's that? Let's switch it up a little bit. Alright, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, again, the reason I don't talk about the same thing that every other, YouTuber, crypto YouTuber talks about is because, again, why do you need the same opinion on, the same subject from 4 different people? So that's why I try not to cover the same thing unless it's something that needs to be covered, and I have a different perspective on it. But if I feel that I'm not going to add anything to the conversation, then I choose not to, and I choose to talk about something else. And it's sometimes it's a little hard because I have to really dig deep. So today's episode, let's talk about conspiracy theories. Okay, most of us that are in this space are already kind of they're really deep into the space or been into it for a while. Conspiracy theory, that shit's in our blood. We're not even. Anywho, that's not anything new to us. But, talking about the blockchain and Bitcoin as a conspiracy, now that's, maybe a different animal to some people. I'm in the camp that this was created by, we don't know who was created, okay? Satoshi, obviously. But what is Satoshi and who is Satoshi? I'm in the camp where it was I'm more like 60-40 in the camp that it was probably created by a government entity in order to get us ready for the next phase, get us ready for the next monetary cycle, that whole fucking thing. So, let's talk about what we've talked about in other episodes where I think that this country is running everything into the ground. We have a few years left, of this monetary cycle in this country. And instead of crashing and burning in a bad way, this guy or the people in power, they're trying to run the bases and slide in home, okay? And so and then as soon as you slide in home, usually when at the fall of empire, it's the fall of empire. So like a new empire comes about, new currency, new everything. But I think that the powers that be created Bitcoin and this whole cryptocurrency space in order to make that transition very easy, very like that. In some places already the transition has already been made. I hear a lot of people talking about, like, let's say privacy coins like Monero and stuff like that, where it's important to people like us, people in this space, but it's not really important to the majority of the world. And I think that's a really good point. And the reality is that I think that Bitcoin has been, and it's probably going to still be slow for like adoption, and they're taking their time on purpose. But the end game is to get everybody on this. And why? Because we already know that things are not private as we think they are on this ledger. And there's a lot of things about Bitcoin that are not right per se. But most of us are getting into the space, like I'm into the space knowing that, sure, Bitcoin might not be around in the future because it has a lot of flaws, but another coin or another crypto or another something built on the blockchain and with all this new technology is going to be taking us forward into the future. Now, the powers that be are betting on, this is my conspiracy theory, are betting with the fact that we're not going to explore all this shit, and that, they will make a thing like a Bitcoin or some sort of ledger where they can have control and make that the new currency, the new world currency, the new whatever. But the thing is that this is why I keep bringing up history more than once, because I think that the blockchain more than anything else is like the printing press was 500 years ago, where the consequences of what this is going to do moving forward for humanity, we have no idea. It's something so fucking new that we have no basis to look back on in the sense of like how it's going to change everything. And I really do think that, you know, the naive powers that be up on the top, they think that they have control. They think that they're going to be able to make the transition very quickly, keep the chains on, you know, the people and that whole fucking scenario. But I really do think that even though we will be going down that route, we are living in a time of enlightenment when it comes to humanity. And, you know, the minute that, you know, Bitcoin or any crypto starts turning into the dollar or a government-owned run currency, people are just going to build another one, create another one, and move on to another one. This is creating a brand new ecosystem that we have yet to even fully realize in our heads, let alone see. I mean, seriously, it's going to be so crazy intense where it's going to change the whole landscape, everything from government to banks to everything. All right, and it's going to be a dramatic change, but I don't think it's going to be a change that's going to take. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a gradual change that, you know, 10 years from now we're going to be like, whoa, how did we get here? Like that. Just like if we go back 10 years to 2008 to where we are now, like, whoa, how did we get here? But we got here. The year 2000 was 18 years ago, about 20 years ago. That's crazy, right? And you remember all the things in 2000? We were still like on AOL, right? So, we're definitely living in some crazy times and some interesting times when it comes to all this. And that, you know, right now, this war of ideals is being fought all over the place, okay? Some of us are trying to lead the pack, you know, with knowledge or, you know, by using these things, by creating more things in this space and constantly pushing forward with this technology that is gonna fucking, you know, put humanity into the 31st and a half century or whatever. But what this represents more than anything else, okay, is freedom and sovereignty from governments and government entities and that whole thing. And I'm not like Jeff Berwick or others that are like 100%, you know, anarchists, because that's insanity. Okay, we need some sort of government. We need certain, you know, entities and shit like that to make society run. It's just a fact. Period. End of story. But, you know, again, right now we're living in a moment in time where the powers that be have the ultimate power, and us, the people, have no power at all. And the transition needs to happen. It's happening, and it's going to happen in our lifetimes. We're going to see it. And this new generation, you know, with the millennials, not the millennials, but the new kids that are coming about, they're the ones that are really going to fucking, you know, be on the forefront of all this. In fact, people like us that are Generation X or older, you know, we're the ones that they're going to be looking to for guidance and to move forward and to fucking, you know, lead the way. So when, you know, this is a little word of advice for anyone out there my age or older and thinking that we have absolutely nothing to offer for the future or for, you know, anything. I'm like, no, man, no, listen. All right, we are the wise men. We are the fucking elders, or will be, okay, as time goes on and as this whole new society is being built by us, okay? Because even though the young kids, okay, have all the energy, the knowledge, the power, like all the stuff that we had back in the day, we have all these other things that they lack and they're constantly looking for, okay? Guidance, experience, wisdom, etc., etc., etc. And together is how we're gonna fucking move forward and build the most fucking amazing future ever. All right, but it's only through working together, all right, and making it fucking happen. Period. But yeah, right now, honestly, like I keep bringing up Bitcoin at 100K and that whole scenario because it's like, I mean, every time that I see any kind of news or any kind of anything, it's just pushing that way. You know what I mean? you know, like today, I think it was today or yesterday, they came out with again, like, or I think it was today, like the stocks, you know what I mean? They came out with like the real reports on jobs and you know, how much they made and that whole fucking thing. And it was abysmal, and yet the stock market got bid up. And then as soon as it got bid up, it fucking got slammed down again. And it's turning, the stock market right now is turning into what the crypto market was just a few months ago. Okay, just so you can get, I mean, and they're both, remember what I keep telling you guys, they're both going to be very correlated on their move up. Okay, so it's a sign of things to come. Okay, seriously, I'm very fucking excited, but I really do think that right now is a calm before the storm. I keep saying this over and over and over again, but I mean, if you even go to other YouTube channels, look at my channel and you see like I don't have as many views, as many shares, as many whatever, and you go to other channels and I see the same thing, because again, people are just like, this is the lull right now. Okay? But before you know it, we're gonna have another fucking major influx of money, people, the whole fucking nine trying to get into this space. And as they get into it, we're gonna get richer, we're gonna be happier. And it's going to be an amazing fucking time, all right? And hopefully we learned from our mistakes from last year. Hopefully we fucking, you know, can improve, all right, on this year. And, yeah, you just keep building and building. And I'm not talking about building our pockets, but building, you know, again, you know, our knowledge base, our networking, our everything, all right? Because, you know, let me give you a Jordan Peterson thing, okay? If you guys don't know who Jordan Peterson is, please look him up, all right? But I'm going to leave this with this. For any one of you guys that listen to me, all right? Just listen to me or listen to any other YouTuber, you know, in the crypto world, and you guys out there might just think you're just a regular old Joe that has nothing to give, nothing or whatever. Don't ever think that. We're all very important. We're all part of this humongous web, okay? We're all only removed. How about this? Yeah, I'm sorry, because I'm thinking, trying to, you know, think the thought ahead of time, you know, before I finish it. But look, what Jordan Peterson says is this: when you talk to somebody, all of us, it's like a ripple effect. You know what I mean? You spread knowledge to somebody, and all of a sudden that person spreads it to more people, and I forgot how it goes, but eventually, just by the knowledge being spread to just a couple people, it spreads to like a thing of like 1 million or some shit like that. I'm gonna see if I can find that clip and see if I can put it right here in the middle, so you guys can really understand what I'm saying, because I know I'm fucking all over the place right now. But the point I'm making is that all this is very important, because I'm trying to spread knowledge to whoever wants to listen, and then whoever is listening out there, you guys listening out there, don't just keep this knowledge here. Constantly be talking about it. When someone asks you about it, when someone this or that, just give your fucking opinions on all this stuff and keep the conversation going. Okay? This is a very important time for all this. And this is like a wildfire. It's just going to keep spreading and spreading like a disease, okay? That's it. It's a virus. A Pandora's box is open. It's done. All right? So we're on the ground floor. Let's be the pioneers, okay? Let's not, you know, some of us are old enough, okay, to have been here, you've been through the first tech bubble and shit like that, and other things like that, and we missed the boat. We definitely missed the boat. There's no reason to miss the boat, okay, this time around, all right? There's just not, period, in the story. In fact, if at worst case, you know what I mean, you guys should even start researching and figuring out how you guys can implement your knowledge into this space. I'm telling you.
I don't tell you what to do with your money. Don't fucking tell me what to do with mine, okay? And Cassie, do not stare at me with those dead eyes, you church bitch.
Kenny!
Instantly, I regret saying that. That was a horrible thing to say. It's just, I'm Kenny Powers, and I'm very upset with how I'm acting right now. I just have a very hard time expressing my emotions, and I can't stop from yelling. So I'm very sorry. I don't mean to offend you, Wayne. You have fucking pissed me off, but I'm just very upset right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go. But I'm not going to stop yelling, because then that'll mean I lost the fight. So please leave a key under the mat. I love y'all very much. Peace out.
I mean, just think of the internet back in 1992. That's where we are right now. All right. Well, I'm leaving this episode here. I got to go. Today's been a weird day for me so far. It's already, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock, alright? It's already 11 o'clock in the fucking morning. I've been running around like fucking crazy. I'm still in my fucking pajamas. You have no idea the shit that's happened to me today. But it's been an amazing day. I'll tell you that right now. I've been doing my happy dance all day long. So, but again, I just had to fucking do a video for you guys. I can just fucking, you know, be happy all day. Like, fuck it. So, I also got a lot of shit to do tonight. Some fun, and going to an art walk and all that shit. And I'm probably not gonna film tonight. See if we're gonna have some fun tonight. So whatever. Yeah, here's to some crypto news so that, you know, we have some more shit to talk about. But yeah, things are fucking awesome. Things are great. And you know what? If you guys have anything you guys want me to talk about, period, in the story, I know I've mentioned this before. But let's keep throwing it out there. Let's, you know, talk about it down there. You know, give me some comments, all right? And, hey, talk about this, Jose. Talk about that, Jose. One thing I was going to talk about that I really wanted to talk about was Singular DTV and how the blockchain and artists are going to get together. So I'm going to hope maybe I'll make an episode on that tomorrow. But if I don't, I'm definitely going to get something ready and going on that and start talking about that shit. Because, hey, that's my space and that's my, you know, and I should be more heavily invested in that. And I'm not talking about money, but heavily invested in my time and efforts and all that shit. Because, come on, just like everything needs to take over right now, we know that the media is not doing their good job, and this is pretty much the blockchain. I mean, the blockchain for media. So that's what Singular DTV is. Okay. So anyway, all right, guys, I gotta go. Someone's already like literally calling me. All right. You know, my phones are here. I'm fucking lying to you. No, but I gotta go. It's 11 o'clock. I really do gotta go. I got an appointment. And I'm in my fucking pajamas. Look at my fucking hair is all messed up. And, alright. Thanks again for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Friday. Ah!